So, you want to get faster, and that's what we're going to teach you today. But what if I told you that to get faster, you need to learn to brake faster? I know it sounds counterintuitive, but that's why we got Carsten here, because today we're going to talk about cutting. That's why we cut off his head. Ha, 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 Jay. You're such a funny... Carsten, good to see you again, my man. Cutting is also being fast. How on earth does that work? Cutting, braking, talk to me.
I mean, cutting is when you, for example, when your teammate is losing the ball, right? You have to brake and go the other direction, okay? Right. So we're talking something when you, for example, do 180 degrees. Okay?
So very, very sharp, explosive turn.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So if we take this line here, for example, okay? If I know I have to stop and change direction on that line, the later I need to start braking, the faster I will get out of this turn, right? The faster the whole action will be, okay? So this is why it's important that we have this kind of deceleration and cut before we accelerate again.
Right. Okay. It's funny because a lot of the brands that make football boots these days also focus on deceleration, on actually helping you brake more effectively, which means that, I mean, it won't make you that much faster, but margins and all that stuff, right? So the later and more effective you brake, and the faster you can get out.
When we do this, actually, we do something what we call eccentric move, and it's followed by a concentric move. When I'm going down in a squat, that's eccentric. Now my legs are working eccentric. When I'm going up, concentric. Okay. The same when I'm jumping, eccentric, concentric, okay? So that's why we want to do that our body can do this as quick as possible, and that we can do in training, of course.
You just want to come in, boom, boom, and away, right?
So we have basically three phases when we do this. You have the deceleration, you have the cut, and you have the acceleration. Okay, now, you see a cone here, you see a cone there, you see a cone there. Okay? What I want you to do, that you're standing here, then, on command, you shuffle to the high cone, okay? So like this, and back in position. Then I say it again. You do it one more time, coming back in position. And the third time, I say, you go there, and then you have an acceleration to this cone.
Right.
Go. 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 Yes.
Yeah, that was the one.
That was the one. And it feels
much better, much better.
Yeah, because immediately you have the contact with the ground, you can push off.
But it's all about trusting your left leg. And that's what I feel when I come down, especially on AG, that it's about, you know, really trusting that this leg is strong enough to you press it into the ground. That's the key for me, at least here. I need to remember that I need to press this into the ground and not this one. This is the support leg, right?
And exactly. And this is also when we talk about injury prevention. Because if I'm going too far here, and now I can't really stop completely, and now the body weight is still moving there, now I have a lot of stress on my knees.
And your boots are stuck.
Exactly. The boot is stuck. You're moving still further, and this is when we have a high risk for the knees.
And that's why you need to wear AG boots.
Yes.
On AG pitches.
Okay, want to do it one more time?
Yeah, let's show.
Go. 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 Yes, beautiful.
Very good.
Exactly like this. Good job.
Thank you.
Okay, so what I first want you to do, that you put the foot like this. Okay? When I say put the foot like this is, the load is on the front inside. Okay? Because here you can push off then. Okay? So therefore, that you just make a step, that you try to be in this position.
Okay. So I'm here, and I just come over.
Exactly, exactly. Very good. The lower leg is not too vertical, that your body is not moving too much to this direction, but that you like a stick, put from foot to shoulder, basically like a line. Yes, very good. Okay, and now you can push off once.
So I come in?
Yes, okay. Now the next one is that when you come from here, you're standing now between the two cones here, that the last step before that you come into this position, okay, with the foot. So what you're basically doing is here now, you're standing more on the outside so that you come like pam, pam.
So already in the last like step jump, I'm turning my body so okay, that makes sense. I'm like, I come down like that, okay.
Try to have a little bit more the move here on this side, okay? Not too much on the heel, but that you're really here on this part of your foot. Yes, good. Yes, good one. And you see, it feels that it's short, we call it in the hole, okay? That you're coming down here, that's a hole before you accelerate again.
But I can also feel that it's almost as if my body does some of the work for me, that I don't have to like drag myself back from out here and go. That I'm already ready to just,
Because now I want you to do something, just that we can compare maybe. One time you put your load on your right foot, so that you're landing with the right foot. And after this, as you now learned, that you're braking with the left foot. Okay? Just give it how it is.
Yeah, that didn't feel very nice.
Okay, and now do it with that you brake with the left foot. Yes.
Can definitely feel that it's a lot more, the right foot is basically just touching to keep balance, and all the power, the brake and the power comes from the left, right?
Now you go like 5 meters back. Go stand over there. Okay, stop, that's enough. That you try to rush into this situation, okay? So now we try that here in this part, you have the highest possible speed. I mean, at one point it will be too fast, then you can't make the turn anymore, okay? But that is our ultimate goal, that here you're as fast as possible, that you don't have to brake there already, that you're braking just there. So because then the total time becomes shorter. You see, now it was a bit too fast, because now you see left foot came up. You couldn't hold it. Try a little bit slower, perfectly fine. Yeah.
I still lift.
Yes, that was better. Yes. But you see, it's a process. We don't expect that this is perfect from the first or second try, okay? But once we know the principle of how to do it, then we can do it again and again and again. And then we can also get better. So now what I want you to do is that you, when you get to the end, when we start our acceleration, that you push off with the left foot to push out of the ladder.
Okay.
There is very often the mistake people are making when they come here. Now they have the next contact here.
Yeah, that would totally be what I would do.
Exactly, but look at what's happening now. Now I'm basically falling into the step. Look what's happening with my left leg. I cannot develop any power with the left leg. Okay? But when I'm pushing off with the left foot, you see when I'm doing it a little bit faster, it goes pum, 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 pum.
That kind of makes sense, to be honest. But I would do it the complete opposite way. And it's funny because I think most footballers would.
It is quite common. So you're not the only one.
Usually in high-level football, you don't have the space to really get into that. So the acceleration, the first couple of meters are vital, right? Exactly. So in, like that. Okay. That feels very, very unnatural.
It is awkward because we're trying to break your habit now. This is why, first of all, the brain is a little bit overwhelmed with what we're doing, okay, so therefore it feels a bit odd. I can understand this. But as you also said, at the same time, it feels smoother. It feels getting out of the ladder easier. So when you're coming into this position, it will be very difficult to come into this stretch, right? So when I'm here, I come into, or I continue in this stretch position, so I can transfer the power better into the direction I want to go. Right. Try it one more time. Yes, good.
I can feel it now. Just a couple of repetitions, I can actually feel that it's, I wouldn't say it's more natural, but I can feel
it is. You're getting there.
Yeah.
You're getting there, exactly. Of course, we always have to do in both directions, but always try to work on both sides so that you not only do it on this side, but also that you do it moving with the left so that you're pushing off with the right. Yes, because that probably feels even more odd for you.
Yeah, it was very weird.
Yes, because you're also a left pusher.
Yes.
For example, when you jump for a header, you would use your left leg.
Obviously.
I think 90% of the people, they would push off with the left foot.
Yeah.
So therefore it feels a bit more odd when you do it with the right foot.
Okay, guys and girls, that was cutting. Now, you've also previously been taught how to change direction faster, more effectively. But if there's anything that you feel you're not fast enough at doing, let us know in the comment section right down below. We're gonna revisit that with Carsten in the future. Of course, if you need new boots to feel faster, that also sometimes helps. You can get that in the link to Unisport right over there. Make sure to subscribe to the channel with the notifications on. And with those words, Carsten, thank you so much for
Thanks so much for coming.
assist. We'll see you guys later. Signing off. Cheerio.